It started with a passive-aggressive post-it and ended with a locked fridge, a forged spreadsheet, and 3 coworkers who are 100% lying. Welcome to the most chaotic mystery your break room's ever seen. Let's rewind 24 hours. The fridge was wide open, the banana bread was fresh, the office was relatively peaceful. But in every group, there's always one person who takes things a little too seriously, and one person who thinks the rules don't apply to them. By the next morning, someone had laminated a threat, forged a spreadsheet, and yes, the fridge was locked shut. All we've got are some petty clues, 4 suspects, and a lot of unspoken tension. Brenna, color-coded folders, prints memes in grayscale, thinks toner is gold. She claims she just wanted order, but she had access to the label maker before it mysteriously broke. Coincidence? Or calculated chaos? She's got a drawer labeled emergency post-its and once submitted a help desk ticket because someone used Comic Sans in a shared doc. Her motto? Control the format, control the message. And let's talk about the spreadsheet. Her user ID shows up once, innocently enough, but it's the kind of entry that feels a little too neat. Perfect time, perfect snack, no sass, like someone wanted it to seem harmless. J, hoodie, headphones. Pretends he doesn't care, but his keycard says otherwise. Logged in twice that morning, once at 8 a.m., then again just 8 minutes later. Says he was just grabbing his AirPods. Sure, Jay. Jay's the type who claims he's above the drama, but somehow always knows when there's leftover birthday cake. His desk? Chaotic genius. His vibe? Chill until questioned. And that second login? Who walks into the office in the morning, walks back out, and then returns again all before 9 a.m.? Someone sneaky, or someone hiding something in the yogurt drawer. Nina, banana bread, and bestie energy. She borrowed the label maker and returned it missing half the alphabet. She knows your coffee order, your star sign, and maybe who's been stealing your oat milk. Too helpful? Definitely. She says she's just happy to help, but she also brings her own color-coded highlighters and once scheduled a Zoom meeting to check in on snack culture. She claims she's not trying to impress management, but somehow already has Toby's Slack emoji reactions memorized. And the spreadsheet? She found it, already printed, conveniently time-stamped and filled with suspiciously specific snack entries. And somehow her row just happens to include a wholesome banana bread for everyone note. That's not evidence, that's brand strategy. Toby, manager energy but insists he's just one of the team. He laminated the complaint note for morale. Has a private Slack called #FridgeGate 2024. Says he didn't lock the fridge, just promoted accountability. But come on, that grin says otherwise. He's got a whiteboard full of team synergy goals and a passive-aggressive sense of humor only a dad would admire. His meeting invites include GIFs, but also mandatory feedback forms. And that laminated note, no fingerprints, just a suspiciously clean plastic sleeve and a label printed in Calibri, 14 PT bold. That's premeditated typography. The clues are stacking up like unwashed Tupperware. Let's take a closer look. First, the laminated fridge note, printed, pressed, and sealed with enough office-grade intensity to scream, "This is personal." No fingerprints, no smudges, just passive aggression in plastic. Next, the forged spreadsheet, a suspiciously thorough snack theft log with timestamps, snack names, and shade. Only one person would document stolen oat milk like it's a crime scene. Nina. Then there's the label maker, missing half its letters, just like someone didn't want anyone else spelling out the truth. The tape inside, used, stretched, and found on Brenna's desk. Jay's keycard, logged in twice, 8 minutes apart, early in the morning. Either he forgot his AirPods or was running recon. You decide. And finally, the fridge lock. A cheap combo lock. Code 1234, the universal sign of someone who wanted to look secure without doing the actual work. Someone went full spreadsheet Sherlock, but did they actually lock the fridge or just create the drama? All right, Casebreaker crew, let's line this up. We've got a laminated threat, a forged spreadsheet, a broken label maker, and a keycard that won't stop pinging. 4 coworkers, 1 locked fridge, and a whole lot of snack-based tension. Who had the motive? The opportunity? The audacity to make oat milk justice a company-wide crisis? Was it Brenna with her perfectly printed spreadsheets and highlighter surveillance? Jay sneaking in like it's a spy thriller but swearing it's just the AirPods. Nina, the sunshine intern with a suspicious amount of access and banana bread. Or Toby, who talks teamwork but acts like the office is his reality show. Drop your theory before the reveal. Bonus points if you spotted the clue no one wanted you to notice. Plot twist, the spreadsheet was a setup. Nina created it using fake Google Doc entries, fabricated times, copy-pasted snack thefts, and just enough formatting flair to make it believable. She left it in the break room like it had magically appeared, hoping someone would bite. Toby, meanwhile, thought he was being helpful. The fridge lock? That was him. A classic teachable moment move, straight from the passive-aggressive manager handbook. What he didn't know was that Nina had already orchestrated the entire conflict behind the scenes, setting up Brenna to take the fall. She had motive. She wanted to look like a problem solver. She had opportunity. Interns see everything. And she had misdirection. Banana bread, a broken label maker, and a forged spreadsheet dressed up like truth. Also, the banana bread, store-bought, from the clearance rack. She didn't even try.